Hey love bugs, welcome back to the channel. It is part two of our save file showcase. I would love to give you guys an actual name for our save when we do these types of videos, but I haven't come up with one yet. So as we kind of tour the town and get to know some of the townies, if you guys have any sort of name suggestions that you want to throw out and I still haven't come up with a name by then please feel free to leave them in the comments down below and I will be sure to give you a shout out or some sort of credit if it's something that I like and I decide to use it. So today we're going to be touring two lots. We're going to be touring this lot here. This is Birdie's Bar and Motel. And then we're also going to look at Birdie's childhood home or her father's house. However you want to look at it, we're going to tour that today so you guys can learn a little bit more about the save file mysteries and a little bit more about Birdie because I didn't do an actual introduction to her when I created her sim. And I feel so bad for that. But I still had to kind of do some character development and figure some things out for myself. But I'm ready for you guys now. So, this is the build that we're going to tour first. This is her motel and bar. And we'll take a deeper look at it in just a second. But really quick, I wanted to read you guys um, the little story or description that I came up with for it. So it says, it goes down at Birdie's Bar and Motel. It used to be a cheap hangout for teens looking for somewhere to go on or after prom night, and it quickly became a kind of safe haven for teens who had run away. But now people are warning each other to stay away. Rumor has it there's been some super shady happenings going on around and in connection to the place, and police are starting to catch wind. So, um, yeah, I feel like that description just kind of lets you know that this place isn't altogether right. It might seem kind of inconspicuous by day, but there's some things going on here and we got to get to the bottom of it. So, if you kind of look around the place, you'll notice some things that might allude to some activities. So, for one, there's like a news van parked here. And we don't know why the news van is parked here, but the news van has been parked here for a while now. So, I don't know. And it started out down the road. So, I don't know if, maybe they're here for a story, maybe they're staying here. Who knows? But it's been here for a while. Nobody's really seen anyone coming and going. And, rumor has it that there has been some missing cases to come up around this place. One in particular we'll learn about in a future video. But for now, let's just continue to look around. I do notice there's a camera up here, surveillance, so that could come in handy. Who knows? But we're going to go into tab mode and we're just going to kind of go through. So when you go to the right, we just have a little bit. Ooh, why is it moving so fast? Usually it goes so slow for me. But when you go to the right, we have a little vending machine that our patrons can use. And then this is kind of just a little check-in room. This is where you would get your, rent your space. Birdie would come and greet you and kind of hook you up with a key. Very inconspicuous looking, right? It doesn't really look like something that Birdie would would have her office set up as, but this is an inherited lot, so maybe that's why. And then in here we just have our laundry facilities. We don't actually have washers and dryers in base game, and I was looking for like, something that people had maybe put together on the gallery, and I saw these pieces of art, and I was like, this will work just as good. It lets you know what it is and whatever, it'll get the job done without overloading the lot with extra items. So there's that, but these are the rooms. For the most part, they all look exactly identical. I think the only thing that I changed was maybe the carpeting color in one of them. But this is what the rooms look like. They are definitely heavily inspired by Motel 6. Just maybe some different colors, but like the actual setup, the sink outside of the bathroom, so on and so forth. Just a small little TV, a mirror, your bed, the basics, nothing too crazy, basic amenities. And then we'll continue on around this way. There are three rooms for rent. Off to the right, behind the laundry facility or whatever you want to call that, is this pool. Obviously, the pool has not really been in service. Nobody's cleaning it and taking care of it, but the hot tub is definitely always in use. So that's that. I really like this space, and this lot is heavily inspired by Silent Pines save file. That this particular lot and that save file really is what kind of inspired this save. And so, yeah, it doesn't look anything like it. It's very much different, but she did do a motel, and the layout is sort of kind of similar because she has a pool outside too. But yeah, definitely some inspiration there. So, shout out to Silent Pines Save File. I haven't actually played in it, but I did kind of tour it a little bit and get some inspiration for this save. But anyways, this is the actual bar part of everything, and it's really cute. It's very simple, very small, just like a local hangout kind of dive bar vibes, but I really like it. We've just got our little jukebox, and if you pay attention to things, if you put your little detective caps on, you'll notice that Birdie has a lot of nature sort of imagery in her bar, and it could be because her name is Robin and she goes by Birdie, but there could also be other significance to the decor choices. So keep that in mind as you tour the save as well. We've got some dartboards here, and these streamers and balloons are set up because we actually had a bachelorette party here, and that is the video I was referencing earlier that we'll see. The bride to be is missing. She was last seen here and now she's missing. So nobody knows where she's at. So when you come through here, it's literally just a bathroom. We've got the blue lights because, there has been rumors of some illegal activities going down in the bathrooms. And so we have the blue light in here, and it's just a basic bathroom. And then this is Birdie's office. So when you go inside, again, it kind of just looks like a basic, maybe barkeep's office, but there are some secrets in here as well, or some things to note as well. So she's just got a little poker table in here. um a bookcase, the art again, some of the artworks and stuff. She's got a little couch that she sleeps on, and just a bulletin board and lockers for her employees. So that's this lot. We're gonna go ahead and hop over to her home and we'll learn a little bit more about her there. All right, guys, we're back. So this is Birdie's childhood home, her father's legacy, as you can see by the title of the build. And the story just says this house, along with a failing bar and motel, is all Birdie's father could leave to her. It's not that she's completely ungrateful, it's just that this house stopped feeling like home a long time ago, and the financial burden of a failing bar and motel was never a responsibility that Birdie was looking to take on. But being a sim who's never looked at the glass as half empty, Birdie has overcome the odds and, to everyone's surprise and suspicion, turned things around. So, again, kind of alluding to Birdie, there's some not so great rumors going around about Birdie, and so yeah, this is her childhood home house. Like I said, it used to be her father's, and he obviously left it to her since he has passed. Um, she's been here for a while now. I'd say maybe about a year, and she hasn't really done much to it. But if you look at it and just kind of, again, we're still with our in our detective mode and just kind of looking at things and surveying things, you'll notice that the gravel around the house, I feel like, is a safety measure, just so she can kind of hear what's going on. If anybody comes around the house, she can kind of hear that. She obviously doesn't upkeep the place very much. There are bars on the windows, and she just takes certain precautions. So when we go inside, Um, it looks like we've got maybe some deliveries, maybe for the bar to I'm trying to figure out how to maneuver through here. To the right, we have the living room. We've got the dog there. I'm using quotation marks that you guys can't see because the dog isn't, obviously, he doesn't actually move, but I wanted to just kind of allude to the fact that she does take certain precautions to keep herself safe or feel safe. If you look around, she's just got, it looks like maybe some bills on the table. I'm noticing two phones. I don't know what that's about. She clearly seems to be dealing with her worries through drinking. We've got some takeout, but you can kind of see a little bit that about, her father. So he appears to have liked fishing and things of that sort. I don't know if there's anything in that storage chest. There might be. I do see a bookshelf and his ashes, what appears to be his ashes, anyways. And if we continue out this way, um, and straight back, we've just got the kitchen. So again, she's really living off of kind of takeout and not really cooking and things. It doesn't appear to be too much going on. This direction, we just have a bathroom, not a lot going on. And then in here, we've got the dining room. She doesn't appear to be cleaning up either. So either she just doesn't care, or maybe she might be feeling a little bit of depression since her father's gone. Okay, so when you come upstairs again, we've just got some more fish mounted. This place is going to be decorated pretty sparsely. This is her father's room. Oop, her father's room. So this is where he took his last breath, unfortunately. Um, she was here for that because she was caregiving, in his final days, and this is his room. So she doesn't really like to come in here, but she doesn't really touch things. And that seems to be kind of a thing here in this house. When you come over here, this is the bathroom. So there's a few touches of hers here, but for the most part, there are not too many personal touches in this house. But this is what I meant. So this is Birdie's room. This is where she actually um, grew up. She was sleeping here for a while, but she's kind of been over in her father's room lately. Um, he didn't touch this place when she left. She ran away when she was a teenager. This room kind of grew with her, and he was never able to bring himself to change anything or take away anything. He just left it as it was. He really missed his daughter. So it really sucks that his final moments with her was from a time when he wasn't feeling well. And, he really lost his little girl a long time ago. So it's kind of a sad story, but it is what it is. It seems like she used to have some interest, some music, sports. She was a little bit of a princess. You can kind of tell that her dad kind of tried to do the best he could as far as spoiling her. She's got a ribbon up there, so maybe she was into certain activities and after school programs or whatever. You do see a stun gun here. So, like I said, she was staying in this room. I don't think she stays in this room anymore since her father has passed. Like I said, she's kind of been over in that area. We also see another bat in the house. So, she definitely is trying to protect herself from someone or something or whatever the case may be. And I will kind of go into even more depth as far as like why she's here. Not only did her father summon her, to be with him, but Birdie needed a place to escape and just kind of start over. Now, take from that what you will. I won't go too much into it because that is a part of the mystery of this save file, and more will come out later. But that's where we are right now, and that is the end of the tour for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I don't know how long this was because I've had to kind of stop and go do other things, but it should have been kind of a short one. However, if you did enjoy it, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.